Hi there, I'm FJ García or FJ García. I'm Spanish and this is my first time trying to perform a video review in English.
Si queréis ver esto en español, haced clic aquí.
So I just picked this movie called The Next 3 Days, which I went to watch in cinemas lately. This has been one of the few times that I went to the cinema without actually knowing what was the movie about. I was invited to the movie, so I didn't have time to check in the internet. But it's cool. It's cool to do that kind of thing sometimes, because if you know nothing about the movie, then you don't have expectations. If you think the movie is gonna kick ass, if it doesn't actually kick that much ass, then you are probably going to be disappointed. So I knew nothing about The Next 3 Days. I only knew the poster. Was it going to be an action flick, a drama, a political thriller? It was probably not going to be historical or horror. So it turned out to be mostly a drama, with some bits of suspense and a lot of action towards the end. So here's Russell Crowe with his wife and a little son, a regular happy family, and then his wife is thrown in jail because of a crime that we're not sure if she committed or not. 3 years later, the wife still is in jail. Russell Crowe has tried very hard to release her using legal ways, but ultimately the lawyers turn their back at him and he decides to release his wife using non-legal weapons. And he doesn't tell he doesn't tell anyone. He doesn't tell his son or even his wife or his parents. Nobody knows his plans except for Liam Neeson, who helps him in one scene. So what do I like about the movie? Well, I like the first 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, because it uses a non-linear narrative. It starts in media res, after the actual crime, and the details such as the backstory of the characters are told while the story is already in process. But after Russell Crowe has started to make his plans, the movie starts being a little tedious, really. Nothing goes well to the main character. He is badly beaten, he is extortioned. Everything that happens to Russell Crowe in this movie is very frustrating. And I don't feel it has an actual purpose, other than letting me know that the movie is probably going to have a sad ending, to keep in tone with the rest of it. By the way, the son, the character of the son. This must be the worst. This character has no personality. He doesn't say anything, he doesn't do a thing. But finally, the last 40 minutes of the movie or so, the last 40 minutes that correspond to the last 3 days, which is why I think the movie is called The Next 3 Days, those are the best part of the movie. It's the part where he actually carries out the plan. 2 days prior to the abduction and the actual abduction. The part where he takes his wife out of the jail. So in that part there are shootings, there is running, there is escaping, by car, by train, and we actually have good suspense. I didn't care about the characters, but that's only until this point, because the tension is very well managed here. My final verdict would be that it's not bad. It's not bad. Of course, it's not groundbreaking. Next year, probably nobody is going to remember it. And I would have liked it to be shorter, especially in the middle parts. But the story is very well constructed. There are interesting plot twists, like the one with the master key, for those who have seen the movie. For those who haven't, I'm not going to spoil the movie. And anything that could be wrong with this movie is redeemed with those phenomenal 40 last minutes. So that was pretty much it. FJ Garcia, or FJ Garcia, talking from the room of his cat, for you, the next 3 days. See ya. and I don't feel this has a purpose. And I don't feel it has a purpose.